Good evening and salutations, my GH fans. Let's start off with Spinelli and Sam. Because I'm going to be honest, there was one point where Sam is like, all right, well, walk me through it. Like, let me know what's going on. Why do you feel like you're in so much trouble and stuff? And when Sam finds out about the data mining, him pretty much hacking every person's account to get all their information, Sam was like, you're screwed. Sam was like, you're screwed. And I had a good laugh for about a good minute and a half because I'm like, what were you thinking? Of course, Spinelli talks about why he did what he did between losing Ellie and Jason. He was lost. And, once upon a time, he would sit there and mock the dating sites. And now he's like, all right, well, I'm honest that they're trying to put myself out there. But he wanted to make a better website. And when Sam was like, okay, I think you should quit. Like you should just be done with this. Spinelli's like he didn't want to do it because he felt like he's really helping people connect and stuff. He also told her about Cody, the fact that Cody isn't there blackmailing him because of the whole Brit thing. If the whole match is so perfect, how the hell do you wind up how the hell do you wind up matching Brit with Cody? Spinelli says something along the lines of like whatever it is, whatever his reasons are, he doesn't think it's good. Which I don't think is true. But then again, I mean, in some ways, I could sit there and say the same thing about Nell. And the reason why I sit there and put him in the Nell category a little bit is because Nell, I mean, granted, Nell started off with really bad and effed up intentions. But there was one point where she was trying to make amends. She was trying to become a better person. And I felt like the writers were just like, no, we're going to make her a villain. Which is why she started lying and doing like little stupid things to have Michael just be like, you know what, I don't want anything to do with you. Dex. Start off with Dex, Michael, and Sonny. So this guy seemed like he's just ready to go to town on Dex. Meanwhile, you got Michael that's trying to plead for Dex's case without, giving them reason to suspect why is he, why do you care so much about Dex? That's my guy. That's my guy. That's my worker. And, Michael tried to make a case of, well, what if you got the wrong person? He just looks like somebody who is lost and is looking for your approval. And what is that going to do if you get the wrong person? Hell, even Josh comes in, like literally 25 something minutes or, I don't know, 30 something minutes late into the show. And even she vouches for him, saying that there wasn't enough time for, if that amount of blood, it wouldn't have been enough time for him to sit there and like change his clothes, change his shirt and everything like that. Now, of course, Dex could have a partner. Just saying, it's possible. And if he did have a partner, I'm guessing it's probably Rory. Just throwing that out there. But point is, Josh is like, yo, listen, I don't think he did it. And Michael doesn't think that he did either. So, with that being said, Michael and Josh leave. And, there's a couple of points where Dex seems like he's trying to escape. When the guy takes a break or whatever. And he tries to like get the knife and stuff like that. Then there's another point where the guy comes close to him and he kicks him. I don't know why I felt like I need to like project that, but he kicks him, and just when the guy's coming back at him, Sonny stops it at the last minute. He's like, hey, listen, I'm gonna sit there and do some fact finding. And just hold up on what you're doing. Not gonna lie, I did think it was kind of an interesting scene because I'm just like, again, if this was like Days on Peacock, then I can see them getting a little Dexter territory, if you know what I'm saying. But having the knives and everything like that. I'm just like, I'm pretty sure there's only so much you can do on network television. So I personally think that Dex is going to be fine. The jury's still out if he actually did it. I mean, Dante was sitting there working on the case also with Jordan, and he didn't. He also doesn't think that he did it. Also, the amount of blood and everything like that. It's just no. Portia, 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 Portia. Portia walks. Portia. What did this chick say? She was like, "Well, if you're gonna sit there and tell Curtis like I demand answers or something like that, or I demand a reason of why or why," she started demanding something that was like, "Oh no." She said that she owed her an explanation as to why Jordan is gonna sit there and spill the beans, and I was like, "Sweetheart, you walked into her office. She doesn't owe you a goddamn thing." I was like, "Yo, this chick is tripping." I don't know. It's something about when she said that you owe me an explanation. Like, it's like, yo, the only thing that she is owed is a right hook at this point. But they get into it, and Portia is just looking hella desperate, hella pathetic, to be honest. And she brings up Taggart talking about, oh, well, what do you think this is going to sit there and do to Taggart? And I was like, oh, you got to be kidding me. First of all, you sit there fooling around with this paternity thing, which is already messed up in itself. Okay, it's already messed up in itself. And she's already like, oh, well, everything will be the same and nothing has to change. And I'm just like, every time she starts saying things like that, I'm just like, pathetic, 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 pathetic. And of course, she brings up Taggart, like, oh, well, you don't want to do that to Taggart, right? I got to a point, I was like, there was one point where I actually just had to look at my phone because I was like, Portia, right now, I just can't look at you. Like, I literally cannot look at you. Like, how low is this woman gonna go? And Jordan's like, yo, listen, I want him to be happy. But you know what happened when I started keeping secrets. So you might want to sit there and do something before he finds out. Because when he does find out, oof, I can't wait. I can't wait. I think I'm gonna sit there and give me some sort of dessert when that comes out. I think it may be even a better cake party than Nina. Because let's be honest, nothing really happened to Nina when everything got found out. I mean, nothing really happened. I mean, hell, Sunny received more smoke towards the end than Nina did. Anyway, she leaves. She heads back to the hospital. Ava tells Trina that, I gotta let you go. The gallery's in danger. I don't want anyone there. This person may still come after me. But she got her an internship at another gallery. This was to help of Ava and also Curtis. And when Curtis walked in there, and Curtis was like, yeah, I just want to sit there and keep you safe. Gina was like, you mind if I talk to Curtis outside? I started laughing even before they got outside because the simple fact that she was like, yeah, I just gotta talk to him real quick. It won't take that long. And she's like, yo, listen, I can't accept that. And she does say, like, yo, listen, you overstepped your boundaries. I understand what you're trying to do, but ask me. I'm not a child. Um, I can handle myself. Even my own dad doesn't do that. Like, what makes you think that you have the right to sit there and start telling me what to do? And instead of Curtis just straight up apologizing and be like, hey, listen, I get it. This is my heart is, I mean, like, my heart's in the right place or whatever. He's just going on and on about, oh, well, me and your mom's going to sit there and get married, and you're not going to be your stepdad, and, comes with certain responsibilities. It's like, Curtis, just stop talking. It's like, Curtis, we get what you're saying, but going through all that platitude, one, it's not helping your situation. It's not helping your mood. And you should just be apologizing or saying, hey, listen, I'm just trying to keep you safe, at the very least. She walks off. Eventually, when Portia gets there, and Curtis is like, "Yo, did I overstep?" Portia's like, you know what, listen, I wasn't really there for it. You talk a little bit more about Trina and family and everything like that. Portia just, when she hugs him, she just has those sad, pathetic eyes of hers. Don't get me wrong, I love Portia. It's just right now, she's just, it's not a good look for her. Okay, it's not a good look. I'm like, yo, listen, unless Curtis was dangerous, violent, or well, pretty much Sunny, no, there really was no need for that. She just did that for her and her own sake, and it was pretty selfish, just point blank. Ava, well, Marshall's there with Epiphany, and he's there to provide music therapy because apparently that's the thing. I don't know, maybe that is the thing. I have no idea, but I'm not gonna lie. When Marshall started playing that trumpet or whatever that thing was, flute, I don't know what kind of instrument that was. When he started playing it, when Ava was there, I was like, my God, you sound terrible. Like, you sound terrible. And Ava's sitting there smiling and stuff like that, and I'm just like, I feel so bad for this actress because I know that she is faking the hell out of that smile. Unless anyone thought that what he was doing was like good. Um, I don't really know what to say about that at that point, but Jesus Christ, that was terrible. It's terrible. Austin leaves Maxie's place because he gets summoned by Mason. Mason's like, hey, listen, I got a job for you. And of course, Austin's like, all right, well, this is the last job, and I'm not doing anything more. And our debt is saved. My debt is paid up or whatever. I'm like, bro, were you born yesterday? Do you not understand how like blackmail or here's the thing, I don't even know what it is that they got over him. Whatever it is damning enough where he has to leave Maxie's place to come in the hospital on a day that Amy was like, "You're not even scheduled to be here. Like, what's good?" So this whole, well, this is the last time I'm gonna sit there and do this. This is a one-time job. It's like, yeah, okay, Austin, sure, yeah. So it's a one-time job. Some guy comes in, and Austin takes him into one of the exam rooms with Mason. He doesn't need him. He's like, hey, listen, you're not going to feel this or whatever. I really want to know what Austin's up to at this point. I know a lot of people was just like, yeah, I don't really care about Austin's storyline. It just doesn't really matter. And I get it. He's been in Port Charles for a while. He had this whole go at it with the Quartermains, and he dropped that, which was kind of sad. Because at the very least, it would have been interesting, but he just let that go. Then he was just Austin, a guy who showed up like every once to, I don't know, 3 weeks or whatever. And now he has this whole dirty history. But we don't know what it is. We don't know who is Austin working for. We don't know what they have on him. And I have this sinking feeling that it's going to be just like Marshall, aka Hat Daddy's Secret. Oh, Hat Daddy's Secret as far as you mean working with the WSB? Working with Cyrus? No, he just got arrested for a protest. He was diagnosed with schizophrenia, and that's why he got arrested. And that's why he left his family. That's the reason why. That's the reason why he left his family all those years ago. I think you could just look at my face and tell just how disappointed I am at that. And I feel like Austin's, whatever his secret is, it's going to be disappointing. I'm hoping not, okay? Hoping not, but I guess time will tell. So, Mac and Felicia comes over Maxie's place, and Austin Smith, they're leaving. And Cody got there. They were talking for a little bit, and, Maxie was like, you should just sit there and give him a chance and everything like that. He's a great... I felt like she just kept reciting the same line over and over again as far as, whoa, you could do a lot worse than Max Scorpio. You could be in a lot worse family than Max Scorpio. I felt like she was literally on repeat with that because eventually Felicia and Matt got there. And at first, Cody was kind of hesitant, as far as like, hey, he doesn't really know if he wants to sit there and get to know them. He has a lot of trust issues growing up. People have disappointed him, and maybe he just feels like Mac is going to disappoint him in some sort of way, or I'm not really too sure. I just know the guy had trust issues. But Felicia Maxie convinced him to take a DNA test just to see if Cody is related to Mac. I don't know. Maybe that was the thing, give him a little bit more appeal on the show. I feel like at least the people that's watching my video, I feel like no one likes Cody. I mean, if somebody actually likes Cody, please just sit there and like throw a hand up or a thumbs up sign or say you like Cody or something. Um, and I feel like eventually I was going to wind up happening as far as this whole DNA testing is concerned. I'm just hoping it happens soon. I hope it happens soon. But you know what? Now I'm sitting there just talking about it. Cody's like, why does it matter? If he's related to Mac or not, like, why does it matter? I mean, I don't have a good or bad opinion about Cody either way. He's not uninteresting. Um, I feel like he's probably about to be more interesting since Sam knows that Cody is blackmailing Spinelli. But I don't know. As far as my interest is concerned with the new people, you got Dex that's up there, and then you got Cody, and then you got Rory. And I only put Rory at the bottom because Rory is, well, boring so far. But I feel like if they give him some really great backstory, like, he's involved in Miss Wu or something like that, then he'll shoot back up and he'll shoot over Cody. Cody isn't bad. Cody isn't bad. I was sitting there thinking, who do I like more, Cody or Austin? I'm like, I don't know. I feel like that's about it for the most part. More pertinent information at the very least anyway. So with that being said, I'm going to go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe, and I'll see you in the next video.